Everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards, and today I'm going to be hunting through this box of Donruss All-Star Pop-Up cards from 1988, and I will be making sets right here on the program and then giving them away. It's something I did once on this channel. It went really well. People seem to enjoy it, and I want to thank Mike Schaffer for sending me this box of cards and suggesting that I do it again using these. It's such a brilliant idea. I did not even think of this set when I was kind of searching around trying to come up with another set that I could do that with on the channel. So huge appreciation to Mike for doing that. I think we all owe him a debt of gratitude for this, and I am delighted to be able to do this today. These cards, as I said, came out in 1988, and they're really unique. The pop-up cards that are in here are quite unique. I showed these on the channel on Monday when I opened the package from Mike and pulled this box out. And you get three kinds of cards. You get the puzzle card, which is a Stan Musial puzzle. You get the regular 88 Donruss cards, and these look like regular 88 Donruss, but the backs are different and they are numbered differently. It's a 63 card set, and so we will be trying to make that set. And then we also get the pop-up cards, which pop out and stand up much like the one right there does. So those are the sets I'm going to be trying to make, and I'm just going to start opening packs here. As you can see, when these came out in 1988, they were 30 cents a pack, which is about as much as regular packs were. There's Stan Musial's face right there. We got Mike Schmidt right here. That's a very nice pop-up card. The pop-up cards, as I said on the channel the other day, should be a lot of stars and Hall of Famers, because the pop-up set isn't that big, and they used mostly really big names in it. So there's Willie Randolph, nice card of him. Tim Wallach, Mark Langston, and Pedro Guerrero, and Harold Reynolds, the commentator from the MLB Network. Some people like Harold Reynolds as a commentator a lot, and other people find him obnoxious. I don't really mind him. I mean, I don't find him like to be the best commentator in the world, but I also don't find him to be obnoxious. We get an Orioles pop-up card there of the catcher Terry Kennedy. And then we get the checklist card. So I guess this is a 64 card set, because the checklist card is card 64. I hadn't realized that they included that. You always got to include a checklist card. There's the Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith, who was the top vote getter for the National League All-Star team. Dave Righetti, who is now a very good coach. And Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer. Matt Noakes there as well. So a lot of Hall of Famers in the regular card set as well, not just in the pop-up set. And there are a lot of packs in this box, so we should do pretty well here. There's a weird kind of shapeless puzzle piece. Davey Johnson, the manager of the National League All-Stars. Mike Scott, Willie Randolph repeats, and Tim Wallach and Mark Langston and Pedro Guerrero. I'm going to take those four cards out of the mix and just put them over here, because I know I already have those, and in my efforts to build a set, I don't want to make it more complicated. So if I see cards that I know are duplicates, I will just take them out as I go along. Dave Winfield, another Hall of Famer there in the pop-up format. Pretty neat to see that. Ozzie Smith, but that is a different Ozzie Smith than the one that we already got, I believe. There's Wade Boggs, who was the top vote getter in the American League, as you can see there. That's pretty cool. Oral Hershiser, Trammell, and Hubie Brooks. So some more Hall of Famers coming out of there. Again, that is, I now know, a 64 card set, and we have number 64, which is the checklist. Here's another puzzle piece. Stan Musial's upper torso and chin, I guess is what that probably is. John McNamara, the American League manager. We got Davey Johnson and now McNamara. Mark McGwire. Baines, another Hall of Famer there. There's Davey Johnson on the regular card. There's Ripken, and Bedrosian finishes that pack off. Doing pretty well, not getting too many doubles so far. So that is giving us a good start on completing this set. There's another puzzle piece, Stan Musial's name. Andre Dawson on the pop-up, another Hall of Famer there. Baines we just got. Smith we have. Boggs we have. So all of those were repeats. I spoke a little too soon about not getting too many repeats, because we definitely got a pack full of them there. See how we do here. We get another puzzle piece, of course. And Ricky Henderson, nice pop-up card of that Hall of Famer in the Yankees uniform. regular card of Terry Kennedy, Strawberry, Mattingly, and Franco and Mark McGuire, who we have on top there, so I know I can take that one out and continue on through this box. These packs are a little thinner than a regular pack of cards because there just aren't as many cards in there, so I keep pulling out two when I think we already have, do we have that one? I think we do. I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure. I think we do. All right, so here's Willie Randolph in the pop-up format, second Yankee in a row there. Eric Davis, Tony Fernandez, nice shot of him actually, that's a really pretty card. Dan Plesac, Davey Johnson again, and Jay Howe. Davey Johnson can go away. I don't remember getting Jay Howe though, so I'll leave him in there and go to our next pack. And after that one, I'm pretty sure we already have. I'll put that one up there. There's Ryan Sandberg. Shout out to Average Joe, who's a big Cubs fan. Ricky Henderson. That's a no, that's not a repeat. We haven't gotten that one yet. Lee Smith, Kevin Seitzer, Hernandez, and Bruce Hurst, pitcher for the Red Sox there. Go to our next pack. We're doing pretty well. We got to get 64 different cards, and I have the checklist, so I'll know which players to look for. Eric Davis in the pop-up format there. Hubie Brooks, we've gotten Terry Kennedy and Strawberry as well. Mattingly and John Franco, we've gotten all of those guys, so those go over there. Trying to get 64 cards in the regular set, and of course trying to complete the puzzle and the pop-up set as well. There's Gary Carter, the Hall of Fame catcher, the late Gary Carter. Mark McGuire, we've gotten Dan Plesac, Davey Johnson, that's our third Davey Johnson. Cal Ripken and Bedrosian, we've gotten all of those. So let's pull from the back, this back stack that we haven't pulled as many from, and see if we can do a little better there in terms of adding variety to the cards we're pulling. There's more of that. Darryl Strawberry, I think we've gotten that pop-up. I'm going to set that over there. Harold Reynolds, I know we've gotten Baines. Ozzie Smith, Boggs, and Hershiser are all repeats for us as well. Might be able to do, I guess it's possible, we could try to do two sets. Mike, in his letter when he sent this to me, said that he was able to do two sets. I know that McNamara is a repeat. Alan Trammell, so another Hall of Famer, but that is a repeat, as well as Hubie Brooks, Terry Kennedy. All of those were repeats as well. Let's try this stack back here. That's the one that seems to still have the most packs in it, and if we keep getting repeats, maybe I'll pull some packs from the bottom. Ozzie Smith, that is a new one on the pop-up front. And we got Dan Plesac, Davey Johnson again, Ripken, and Bedrosian. Henke, I think, is new. I don't think we've gotten a Tom Henke yet. So I'm going to pull some packs from the bottom. Just pull this stack out and flip it over and see if we get some better variety out of here. There's the checklist card right there, so I know that's one we have. And Eric Davis, again, is a repeat. Kevin Seitzer, I believe. I'm trying to remember. I think we do have Kevin Seitzer, Hernandez, Hurst, and Eric Davis. I think those are all repeats. I'm actually not entirely sure about Eric Davis. I'll throw that in there just in case. Grab another pack here. I would say it's time for me to start trying to make the sets, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Andre Dawson is a repeat, so put that over there. Rick Ruschel, we haven't gotten that one yet. And Pat Tabler is also a new one. So Gary Carter, Ricky Henderson. I think Lee Smith is a repeat, but I'm not sure, so I'll put all of those in there. So that was good. We definitely got some cards in there that we needed for the set, no question about that. Puzzle piece there, and Mike Schmidt is a repeat. Put that there. Willie McGee, I can't remember if we got Willie McGee or not. If we did, it was in one of the first couple of packs we opened today. Saberhagen is new. Jack Clark is new. The checklist is not, and George Bell. Well, maybe that checklist is. That's the first, as this is card 32, so maybe all of those were new ones. So maybe my strategy to pull from the bottom was a good strategy, because the last two packs have been pretty good for us in terms of getting cards that we have not seen before. Stan Musial's head, I'm pretty sure we've seen several times today. George Bell in the pop-up format, I believe, is a new one. I don't think we've seen that one yet. You guys can tell me that goes there. Jay Howell and Andre Dawson. Tim Raines, I know we haven't gotten that one. Juan Samuel and Larry Parrish, I think all of those were new, so that's pretty good. Get into this pack and see how we do. Puzzle piece, another piece of Stan Musial's face. Jack Clark in the pop-up format, I think that one is new. And Dave Winfield, Sid Fernandez. There's Tony Fernandez, I know is a repeat. And Jack Morris is not a repeat. Bo Diaz, I think, is also not a repeat. So doing pretty well. These last several packs have gotten us some cards that I know we need, so that's pretty awesome. Another puzzle piece, and it is another part of Stan Musial's face. We can't seem to avoid it. Willie Randolph is a repeat. Bedrosian we've gotten several times. I don't remember if we've gotten Henke or not. I don't think we have. Ozzie Virgil, I know, is a new one. Puckett and Schmidt, those are all new, so we're doing pretty well here. Maybe after this pack, it will be time for me to have a look at the cards and see how we're doing, or maybe we'll do a couple of more packs. Ryan Sandberg in the pop-up format. I think we've gotten that, but I'm not sure. John Franco, McGuire, Plesac, Davey Johnson for the millionth time, and Cal Ripken Jr. I'm pretty sure we have all of those. So maybe I'll do one more pack at the very, very bottom of that stack, clear out that stack entirely, and then we'll start trying to assemble the set and see how close we are. Gary Carter in the pop-up format, I think we've gotten, pretty sure we've gotten that one. Put that in the repeat stack. Tim Raines, that looks like a different Tim Raines card than the other one that we got, so I'm going to put that in there. Dwight Evans is definitely a new one, and Dale Murphy and John McNamara also new ones in the regular stack, so that's pretty good. I don't think we're close on the puzzles, and I don't think we're close on the pop-ups, but we may be pretty close. These are oriented in a way that's going to make making the set even more complicated than it should be. So let's see how we do here. This is the least entertaining part of the program, I am certain, because all I'm doing is stacking cards and seeing how close we are to our set. We should be pretty close. This feels like about, I'd say, 50 or maybe 60 cards in my hand as I'm sorting these. And so that is definitely a good sign. There's a checklist one. I'll put that there. And we are not getting very many cards in the 30s and 40s, weirdly enough. I'm not sure what that's about, but perhaps that will remedy itself and balance itself out as we go along. There's a card from the 30s and 40s there. So these cards are actually weirdly difficult to get a grip on. I'm not sure why that is, but they are definitely tough. 61 goes all the way over here. I think we did pretty good at sorting out the repeats, though. As I go through these, I'm not seeing a whole ton of repeats, so that's pretty good. They're very slippery cards, though. You would not think that would be the case, but they're weirdly slippery. Don Mattingly is #1 in the set. That's very interesting. I wonder if that is indicative of just how popular that player was back then. He was certainly one of the most popular cards in baseball in the 80s. Everybody was always happy to get Mattingly's when they opened packs, even if you weren't a Yankees fan. We got quite a lot of Yankees in this set, actually, as I'm thinking about it. We pulled Henderson and Mattingly and then Willie Randolph as well. So get these sorted out. I'm tempted to just hit the pause button and do this off camera so that you guys don't have to sit through it. But of course, you guys can always fast forward if you don't want to just have me sorting cards here for the next few minutes. Hopefully go through these pretty quickly and then see just how close we are. It would be, I would think we're pretty close. It really did feel like about 60 cards in my hand. The more that I'm going through these, the more confident I feel like we're actually going to be very close to this set. There's the other checklist card that we pulled very recently. And just have not too many left here. We are starting to get cards in the 30s and 40s, so that's a plus. Number 11 there. Hope you guys are having a great week. It is Thursday, which is always anything can happen day here on the channel, and this is what is happening today. Once again, courtesy of Mike Schaffer. Thank you so much, Mike, for sending this along. Really appreciate it a great deal. Always like to do kind of unusual and perhaps overly ambitious stuff on the channel, and building a set while doing this is certainly one of those overly ambitious things. The 30s maybe we did not get, but the 40s look pretty good. We got a lot of cards in the 40s here. Let's see if we have number 40. We do, and I know we have 41 and 42. Here's 1 and 2. I did not see 43 yet. So we do not have 43, but we have 44, and that's 45, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. So missing 43, which is Rick Sutcliffe. Nice to have the checklists there so I can figure that stuff out. And then these are the 50s and 60s. There's 50 right there, which is great. See if we have 51 in here. It's 61. There aren't that many in the 60s, so I just put them together. There's 51, and I saw 52 back here. So I'm pretty sure we have that. Or that was, there it is. 52. And we've got 53 there. Doing pretty well with this. There's 55. There's a duplicate of 53. I don't want that. I don't think we have 54. There is 55. And 56. Another duplicate of 55 there. So we're missing 54 so far. We need 59 there. And 60 I know we've got there. 61, 62, and 63. All right, so that's great. So we're only missing, I believe, there was only one out of there that they were missing. So that's pretty cool. 54 is what we're missing now. So Sutcliffe and Jeff Leonard of the Giants. Those are the guys that we're looking for there. And I'll go back over here to the top of the order. I know we've got Mattingly as number 1. We're marking on that. And we've got 2 as Dave Winfield. So maybe they put all the Yankees together. I don't know. What's number 3? Maybe 3 is Willie Randolph. 4 is Ricky Henderson. So yeah, 3 is Willie Randolph. They must have done it in terms of teams. That's a duplicate. 5 is Ripken. Doesn't look like there's 6. Doesn't look like we have 7. So 7 is Wade Boggs. Is that right? Oh no, that's not right. Now I'm confusing myself. I don't see. This seems to be the pop-up checklist. No, is that right? No, I think this is right. 7 is Wade Boggs. All right, so Boggs, Sutcliffe, and Jeff Leonard are who we're looking for so far. Well, I should write this down. I'm going to forget it, but I think I'll remember. There's 10 is the manager, John McNamara, then Jay Howell, and 12 is Baines, 13, 15, yeah, there's 16, 17. All right, that's pretty good. We had all of the teams, so that's great. 20s, I feel like we got a lot of 20s in here, as long as I didn't do too many duplicates, which I've been pretty good about, actually. I think we did pretty well going through these. Don't see card number 20, though, which, well, we do not have card 20, so who is that? Had Mike Witt to the list there. Yeah, I don't believe we did get a Mike Witt card, so there's 21. And duplicate. Do we not have 22 either? Well, that's first. Oh no, we do have 22. There you go. It's Alan Trammell. We got plenty of that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Not too bad. When we get to 30s, and we'll be done with all of this sorting through cards and whatnot. I don't think we have 30. I think we don't have that one either. We do not. That is Oakland Stadium. It's card 30. That is wild. All right. So let's see here. 31. And we don't have 32 either. Missing quite a few cards. That's the AL checklist. Oh no, that's, so we do have that. That's right there. Card 32 is right there. All right. But I need that one to refer to, so I'm not going to put that into the stack. 34. And we do not have 35. All right, weirdly missing a lot of cards in the 30s. 35 is Ryne Sandberg. I thought for sure we had gotten a Ryne Sandberg, but I guess it was just a pop-up. 36 we have 7 and 8 and 9. So there we go with that. So I think we have a pretty good idea of who we're missing. We'll open some more packs and see how we do on completing that set. I think we're only short like 4 cards. I believe it was just about 4 cards, which is not bad at all. There's another puzzle piece. We haven't tried to do that one yet. Winfield is a duplicate. There's Pat Tabler, who we have gotten, I'm sure. Gary Carter, Henderson, Lee Smith, and Seitzer. Okay, more of these open. Jack Clark is a repeat. Dawson, Tim Raines, Ryne Sandberg. Sandberg is one that we need. There's the stadium, and there's Jeff Leonard. So that's 3 just there that we need. I think we only needed like 4 or 5, so that's pretty good. think Boggs for sure was one. All right, so we're doing pretty well here. We don't need too many more. Maybe what I'll do is, I don't know, I feel like it would be going against the spirit of the episode for me to pause this and just go through these and find them myself, but I also don't want to bore you guys. It's another checklist. George Bell, Rick Ruschel. Was George? I don't think George Bell was one of them. I'll have to double check that, but I don't think that he was. I think it was Jeff Leonard is who I'm thinking of, and we got him. I think there is still one more card out there that we are still looking for, though. Let's see. There's George Bell pop-up. Mike Witt. I think that was it. I think Mike Witt was the card, if I'm not mistaken. I think all of these are dupes. All right, so that may have been it. And that would mean we have the set, and if I have the set, then I will take a break and come back and try to do the remaining one. So 54 is one that I know we need. And that is correct right there. And 35 is also right there. 30 there. And 20 is there. And I'm just going through the low numbers to make sure that I thought there was another low number that I needed there, but maybe I'm mistaken. There was one in the early part. Yeah, we need 7. We need number 7. And that is Wade Boggs, but I thought we just got a Wade Boggs, so I'm a little confused about that, but yeah. We still need one more. I'll open these last couple of packs, and then I'm going to pause the video for a minute, and we'll go through and see how close we are on the puzzle and how close we are on the pop-ups as well. There's a Ripken pop-up. I don't think we had that one yet, so that's a good add there. Waynes, Dawson, Samwell, and Parrish and McGee. I know we have. Those are not the ones we're looking for. Another puzzle piece, Brett Saberhagen pop-up, which I don't think that we had, so that's a good one there. Sid Fernandez, I do not remember. Tony, or maybe we did. I don't know. Maybe we did do Sid Fernandez. Now that I see him next to Tony Fernandez, I think, oh yeah, I think we did get those 2 in a row before. So let's see how we do with this pack, and then I think I'm going to take a break. Wade Boggs, there's the pop-up Wade Boggs. So put that over there. Tom Henke, Ozzie Virgil, Kirby Puckett, and Schmidt and Winfield, which I think we already have. I'm going to do one more pack since that one's sticking out of the top there. I don't know how that got so askew there, but there is Mattingly pop-up, which I also don't think we had a Mattingly pop-up before, so put that there. Ozzie Virgil, Puckett, Schmidt, Winfield, and Sid Fernandez again. So I'm going to check on George Bell. He is number 6, so I think we have that one. But I will double check that because it didn't look as, yeah, we do have George Bell. Yeah, number 7 is what we are looking for here. So we will keep an eye out for that as I go through. I'm going to try to collate the pop-ups and the puzzle pieces and maybe open a few more packs, and I'll be right back. All right, so we did have success. I went through everything. As you can see, there are only a few packs left in the box, so I had to keep opening. The last 2 cards for the main set that I could not get were Rick Sutcliffe and Wade Boggs, and I finally got them. They were in separate packs, and the Wade Boggs, there are 2 different Wade Boggs cards in the set, and I kept getting the one that I didn't need, and finally got the one I did need, and that completed it along with Rick Sutcliffe. No problem making one of the puzzle sets, but missing, I think, 3 different puzzle cards to try and make a second one, and no problem making one of the pop-up sets, but missing, I think, 4 different pop-up cards, 2 in the American League and 2 in the National League on that. The pop-up cards are not numbered on the back, so I had to use the checklists to figure out how to do that, and the winner of the pop-up set will also get the checklist cards as well, so that you have those to go along with that. So there you go, 3 different sets to give away. If you want one of these sets, you got the puzzle piece set for Stan Musial, you got the regular set here, and the pop-up set here, which will come with the checklist cards for that. And of course, this set also has checklist cards, so either way, you're going to get those. If you want one of these sets, leave a comment and let me know which set you would like to receive, and I will figure out who is going to win that. I'll roll dice or flip coins or whatever I need to do to figure out who's going to win that, and I'll announce the winners, or maybe even show you the dice rolls and figure out the winners on tomorrow's Dorking with Dice episode. We'll start it off by doing that. And once again, huge thank you to Mike Schaffer for providing me with this box of cards. It was tremendous fun for me to go through these, and I am delighted to have done that. I hope it wasn't too boring for you guys to watch me make sets, and I wish I could have done all three just without having to pause the episode, but there was just, it would have taken a long time. I was probably here another, 10 minutes or so making those, and I don't think you would have wanted to sit through that. So thank you again, Mike. That was a great deal of fun for me. I had a blast with that, and I've got a few packs left over that will go into the big bin that I use to choose packs from for Dorking with Dice, and I will be sure to put Mike's name on the back of those. So that will be a lot of fun too. Thank you all for tuning in today. And again, if you want one of these sets, just let me know in the comments, and I'll figure out the winner tomorrow on Dorking with Dice. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here very soon. As always, happy collecting.